Okay, so I'm currently heading to the basketball court to film this video, setting up my new deck. I'm so happy. Oh, and little brother, he's joining us today for all that. Oh, anyways, hopefully there's nobody at the basketball court. Oh my god, there's nobody at the basketball court. Fuck! Okay, we have made it. Come back. Here we go. So first we're gonna lay down the grip. I'm gonna teach you guys how to set up a board because it's my first official video, so why not? Okay, first step, grip tape. They packed this shit up. Grip tape. Mickey. Pretty mid grip, honestly. Don't worry, we're gonna pick up all this trash after the video's done. You know, no littering, kids. Or I'll go over there and find out where you live. Oh my god, bro, this packaging is top tier. Whoever packages, you need a raise, bro. Damn.
Or to be suffocated.
We got some little sponge dicks.
What?
What's this? Some little razors, because you know, we're gonna need one of those if you don't have like a knife that's sharp, you know? Also, be aware, you know, of your surroundings whenever you're handling the blade. Don't go dumb, start slashing little kids just because you wanna.
Yep.
Okay, so first, peel the grape. The grape. Peel the grip tape. You know, it's common sense, you know, how to unpeel something. Okay? Make sure your grip tape is aligned right. If it's not, you're either gonna get bubbles or it's just gonna be a really messy grip job. I peel this off completely. I say we just eyeball it. Start from the middle, okay, and then brush off to the sides. Look at that, no bubbles. Holy shit! You just want to give them a good smack, you know? Too much rubbing can't hurt. Balls. Okay, now you want to take any random object you find, kind of like just your skate tool.
Yeah.
Because everybody should have a skate tool. If you don't have a skate tool, go to a local skate shop and they should have one. You just ask for a T-tool or a skate tool or one of those little jiggy bobs you put on a skateboard. And then we just grab the board, you know, hold it at a little angle. So we're just going to brush off to the side. And then what you should get is this little line right here, all throughout your whole entire board. So let's just do that real quick. You know what we should have done first?
What?
Made a little split. Yeah, that's just to help this little area so it doesn't bend. Oh, and make sure whenever you're doing this, put a lot of pressure whenever you're pressing down on it. If you don't, your cut's not gonna come out looking good. It also helps your blade run through it a lot better. Okay, now we're done with this side, so we're gonna flip the board over and then do the same exact thing with this side. If you want, you can make little cuts here. It's just to guide it better, so you know you don't get like a little dent right here. It'll mess up your grip if you get that little dent. So that's what I kind of like doing. Okay, and then pick it back up and then go. Okay, and when you're done with that, grab your blade. Some people like using razor blades. I don't care. Use something really sharp so you can just kind of glide it through and you don't have to mess up your board. So we're gonna start from this little edge here, okay? And we're gonna hold the blade at an angle, whatever you have. If you have a razor blade, you should just be holding it like that. But since I'm using a knife, you just go at an angle and you just push. You want to mess up as little as possible. If you mess up a whole lot, it's easier to fix, but some people, you know, just don't like messing up. There's this one guy who I seen this guy just grab a razor blade and like barely even touch it and just like skin it all around, and then it came out perfect all throughout. I was like, Jesus, man. Right now, let's just get all the big stuff off. I'll show you guys how to fix all this little stuff though. It happens a lot. So if you mess up, don't be ashamed that you messed it up. It's like, I've done this a couple of times and I still mess up. You're not always going to get it perfectly cut. To fix it, all you want to do is hold your knife at an angle, okay, give it a little slice and just jam it through, just like that. Yeah, but no, you just want to slice it up like a little fucking cannibal.
What?
This is also what happens if you don't put that much pressure on it. But since I was using a T-tool, like it's kind of harder to use that. So grab like a hard, firm steel object. That works better with all of it. Oh, and also, if you do want your board to look perfect, you know, no mess ups, then just don't mess up. Right? Yeah, a little, like, bro, just don't mess up. Okay, I think that looks pretty good to me, right? Just don't look over there, or there, or anywhere on this board. So now what you want to do when you got all this done, you know, you're happy with how the grip turned out. You can just grab like an excess piece off of your grip scrap. And you just want to grab this. It's like a little piece of your excess grip. And you want to go around all the little areas, all around the sides, and you just want to sand it down. And all that's doing is making sure everything stays together. So, you know, if you accidentally slip up, catch your grip tape, it's not gonna fly off. It'll be a lot harder whenever you sand everything. This is such a bad grip job. This is so sad. Now we're done with the grip. So what we're gonna do now is the trucks and the wheels. So since this is literally a brand new deck. Literally a brand new deck. This is an old deck. As you can tell, razor tail, bad as hell. Sharp. Very sharp. That's my grip. So yeah, no, you can kind of see that the upgrade was very much needed. I've been skating this deck for a couple of months, I think 4 or 5. But all we're gonna do is just take off the trucks, smack them on there. Okay, so I removed my trucks. Use the Qwik trucks, Qwik system.
Ew.
With what?
Look.
Oh, I thought you were calling them ew. That's just grease. Anyways, and then I use Solero's trucks. I have Indies in my bag. Then I have the Orangutang's wheels, cruise wheels for my popsicle. And yeah, that's basically what I run. I like the Qwik trucks. They're pretty cool. Pretty good. Would recommend if you do a bunch of tricks and also like cruising. I use my cruise trucks a lot with these, and they're just so much better than having to switch
Look at
your
your
wheels.
fingers now.
They're so much better than having to switch your wheels every single time you want to do tricks or something. But yeah, no, let's set this up. So first, what we're gonna do is grab some bolts. I put them in here. We're gonna smack them in here. So that's 4. Then you grab your truck. Boom. Just like that. Okay? And all I was doing is just opening this up. Just like that. Then we take out these bolts. Put them on the other side. And boom. Just like that. 8 holes where your bolt would go. So flip your board around. This is completely optional. This is what I like to do. This isn't like what you have to do, but it's what I like to do. So with this excess flap, I like to dig my knife in there and just cut all around here. Okay, no one's gonna see it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But I like to make a little groove where my bolt would fit in nicely. So I don't have to tighten the hell out of my trucks, even though that's probably what I'm going to do. But I just like, you know, cutting this around here. If you want to, you can just do it. If you don't, then just don't worry about this part, honestly. Go get a Capri Sun. No, don't ever get a Capri Sun.
Why?
Kool-Aid James, top tier. Anyone who drinks Capri Suns is like a 5-year-old sucking on the mom's titty still.
Your boats are different colored, man.
Wavy has different colored bolts. He's so cool. No, Wavy's so cool. Anyways, so grab your truck, okay? Then what you want to do is make sure this is at the bottom, like so. Your kingpin should be facing out like that. So it should just look like that. And then you grab your bolts, go in through the other side, okay? Find the little hole. So with the Qwik trucks, there's 6 different holes. So these 2 bottom ones are what your bottoms would go on. So it's just, yeah. And so find the bottom hole with your board. Okay. So boom, bam. Give it a little twist. You don't have to fully go in. Okay. That's just to let it rest. So if you accidentally drop it, then you wouldn't break everything. Because I know you would break everything. Okay, now grab your little screwdriver on your T-tool. Okay, and then you just screw it in all the way. If you don't have Qwik trucks, then what you'll need is your screwdriver, and then you will need a wrench holding one of these nuts down. Or if you have a T-tool, then you'll have one of these little hex nuts to hold it down. But if you have the Qwik trucks, you kind of just gotta screw them in. I like to, you know, bury mine a little deep. But I can't really do that with this small screwdriver, so it'll just be for now until I get home. Then I'll just bury these. Okay, now all you gotta do now when you're done with your first truck is just to flip your board around and then do the other truck. So yeah, that's all. Boom, and just like that, Your board is now complete.
Fucking god, you just got it. Bro!
Beautiful. Like I said, I will throw